are live. Hello, everyone. I hope everybody has had a good week. You could be watching this from anywhere around the world and the country, and we have some eclectic things to talk about, and tonight and tomorrow, as we usually do. And we have some gaming as usual. I play the game in the beginning and the news, and I'll switch over to the other screen. Alright, so hello everybody. Those watching the rerun, and everybody that participates in the channel, I appreciate it. And 2024, we've had some interesting things go on so far with politically and with other things happening, like say the Tesla stuff going on, and we had some interesting conversations about last time about architecture and various things, and hopefully we'll be touching on that this time as well and tomorrow. And as I said, I will be starting with the game, and here we go. And I'll talk about some stuff about me, things I'm doing, what I've been up to in conjunction with that. Alright. Game is launching. I always like this part. And it's about to do it. Alright, so basically the weather, I like talking about weather. The weather has been a little bit rainy. And we had a very hard freeze. Most of the country had a hard freeze, and now it seems basically it's warmed, it's thawed out for the most part, and it's still a little bit cool. And after this, we're gonna have this other screen over here as well. All right, a little bit brighter. Okay, and we're gonna get this. All right. Good. And we're gonna play musical chairs again until we get to the screen I want to get. All right, put the chat right here. Okay, nice. Well, first we're gonna switch the screens so people could see the game part. Like doing this. Always a nice way to start off the stream. Put the chat right here. Okay. So last time I didn't have the streaming software updated. It was very out of date, and that's why we were about to do we're finishing up, and we're maybe going to look at some other things. But then what happened was it collapsed, like the connection collapsed, and we weren't able to finish a little part. Right. And you know, we do eclectic things, so which means like many different topics we do. That's what the eclectic means. And basically, you know, we talk about Japan, Asia, the aliens last time, and you know, I remember I like talking about various different things I like to do, and that's what we do on the channel. Because the videos I have are like a couple of different things mixed together, and the people like it. And I think it's fine to have different channels for things. I think that's good. And also, I kind of have been doing the practice of putting everything on one channel, because you're going to have all these people just going to these different channels for all these different things, and I think it just would be easy to have everybody in one channel. That's like, but of course, I may make other channels for things as well. I'm not excluding that idea. But for now, I like putting everything in one channel. And also, hello Mary, thank you for coming to the chat. I always like having you here. And We're fighting off some alligators. And we have the flaming sword. It's really cool. Cool power-ups. Then you have this thing right here that's going to get destroyed. And Mary says this weather is pirate ship weather until it gets too cold and day or two. Yeah, I agree. Ooga booga hat. Yeah, the Ooga Boo hat. Yes, nice hat. And it looks like we have to repair the ship. I must have had some damage from last time. I just don't quite. Well, actually, what I want to do is I'm going to repair the ship. I think it was attacked for no reason, actually. And I'm just like right now repairing the ship, actually. Okay. So, as we usually repair the ship, that's what we're doing. I see. So, yes, it is an alligator and it's a swamp. It's a swamp in Cuba. That's what it is. That's why it looks very similar to Louisiana. And the cat is cleaning himself. I could hear it from here. Alright, perfect. And yeah, the alien spaceship is lit. Exactly. And we have this, we have that, and boom. Lightning fast. Yeah, Bubbles. Shout out to Bubbles. Yeah, this one is not wanting to go down. Okay. It's not how you do it in this game now. This thing just didn't do too well. That didn't do too good. Okay. Oh, then that didn't go too well for some reason. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for the love chat. Like that. Alright. Thanks for the love chat. I think I talked too fast. I kind of mumbled. Here we go. Cutting some more. Cutting some more. Okay, and then we're going to do some more right here. Nice. Doing pretty well. Thanks, Mary, for sending hearts. Very nice of you. That. Alright, let's see. That does better. Okay. So anyway, yeah, Bubbles the cat likes to get excited right before the live streams. And I'm going to get back to you all in a moment as I repair this thing. Because it has issues, and we'll probably go back to the island. I just wanted to make sure this thing worked. Alright. So now I'm going to go dock at the island. Because I think before I was attacked by one of the ghost ships. And so we're going to go this way. And we're going to go back right in. Alright. Bubbles is right next to me, but he's camera shy. So we're not going to let them up to the camera because he's going to get freaked out. Let's see chat. Bubbles is wild. She's sending hearts. I did release a statement on the channel about the live stream. Yes. Yeah, this is the swamp. Yeah, Bubbles is cleaning himself next to me. Yeah, so as I was saying, I like learning from Billy and Sarah yesterday about, not yesterday, the last stream about the different architecture stuff. That was interesting. I like when we all work together and learn different things. And I'm glad that we covered the alien information. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright. And also, I was talking about the Teslas are having problems in the cold weather, which I think, as I said, the gas cars work better in my opinion. And I'm glad that that information is coming out. But I think that it would take time for people to see their errors and things. And recently I have these new I have these new things going on with some new plants. I got some new seeds. They're very interesting with the corn seeds and a variety of different peppers that came from South America, and they were brought to India by the Portuguese. Very interesting. The original people here, the natives down in South America, they grew a lot of the spices, and it was very interesting. And we're attacking some ships as we usually do. Oh yeah, you remember me mentioning the Tesla thing, yeah. That was before it had to do with their robot attacked a person. And I think that, that's all strange to me. I think that it's a very strange situation with that. Yeah, and here we go. We're going to have this Vanguard ship. Oh, it sounds like an investment company. That sinks. Always like the train. Very nice. Yeah, it's sounding a lot like some kind of a horror movie or something with the robot attacking people, like science fiction, certainly. I missed it. Yep. Now they're probably gonna go through the island, but I want to go around it. All right, so now we're having to do with these phantom ship. Here we go. All right, so as I was saying, basically what I was doing was I I've been doing stuff with cats, and the short I put out about Tinsel, the new cat, is pretty cool. Okay, Mary, thank you. And you're right about we never see pictures from inside the factory about what's going on. I agree, and that's certainly there could be nefarious things going on we don't know about. Yeah. And also, well, with the cats, I like doing stuff with their yeah Team Tinsel. Shout out to Tinsel. With the heater, I do we do the heaters at night. Different things with the heaters, so you have warmth and stuff. And I kind of give them a lot of time with the heaters, of course, and they have their warm blankets and stuff. And also, I think with because I remember I looked and I see this fluffy. I love fluffy cats. I like the short hair ones too, but I really like the fluffy ones. It's been a while since I've seen a lot of those. And you got this whole gang following me, so I have to go and use some force, which y'all can't. Okay, there you go. You can see it. Thanks, Mary. Very nice of you. Oh, I know Pearl's very fluffy. Absolutely. And I didn't mean to do that. And I'm just was going back here. And so as I said, I think this cat needs to chill out with his tail. All right, run into this thing. All right. We got all right. This one's coming in and sinking it. So what I'm doing now is so those that are like listening, I'm twisting around and about to go fire at this ship, and it's getting close to sunset on the Caribbean. And they're firing a big rocket at me. See if I can dodge it. And I might just run right into it actually, and I did. And I like the spinach. That's another thing I like growing is spinach. Is very good with salads and stuff. That's something else I really enjoy. I didn't hit them directly, but I was able to strike them with my cannons. And remember I grew the first things I did was like growing the Viking spinach. That was nice. And with the Viking spinach, I that one was nice. That was some of my first garden vlog videos. And shout out to Sam that's in the game now helping out on the ship. Alright, so and like I was looking at a quote that Johnny Depp was saying about "Where's the rum?" That's a famous line of his from the movie. All right, going against the Greyhound now. The Greyhound ship. Very good. So that one was very nice. And basically, what happened was, that was when I was first doing it, and I was doing the. I got sidetracked for a second. I was doing those radishes because I was watching a trial, and I think sometimes a couple days ago they were talking about the radishes. And I was like, oh, I grow that. Remember, in last year I grew the English radishes, or the French ones that the English people used to eat at breakfast. Those are very nice. And with the garden vlog, I did gardening since I was a kid, and my ancestors did it on both sides of my family. And it was something that I inherited and like to do. I think it's interesting to create plants, and you can do it from your yard or wherever, if you're able to do it. Some people can do it from apartments, especially in a little controlled environments. They can do it. So I think that is also, and I got into it and I put it on YouTube. Like, say I had an idea for something. This was like in the 2020s, 2021. I used to go and get the different things out, like I'll have this idea or that idea, and I put up a video to show my friends on YouTube when I brought back the channel from its hibernation. Perfect. And we successfully sunk it. Very good. Going and aiming. And we're going to do this safety thing. And we're going to go and fire at will. Okay, thank you, Mary. I'm glad that you're listening. We're doing a turn around. Alright, and let's see. Alright. Yeah, he was telling me the ship was coming in. That's what he was talking about. I didn't. Alright, so we had these soy red Darish coming through, and I didn't like kind of like notice it for a second, so he was like letting me know. Ooh, okay. Well, we dodged that. So they're trying to hit me with fire, and I like got out the way. Well, they didn't like calculate it right, and I was able to hit them. All right, let's see. A little bit of a distance from them, and then we're gonna go here. All right, then we're at a better range. Remember from the pirate movie, if the ship was out of range, they weren't able to attack the ship. So I kind of applied the logic from what I saw in the movie to these ship fights I do. How it's like a globular way of doing things, like a which globular is like in a circle shape, in a globular formation. And there we go. They're great. We got them. All right. All right, great job. We have probably some other stupid ship coming in here, and there it is out there. All right, stupid ship. And also, remember these little paper things, these little cardboard things I had. You buy it from the store. I was like in kindergarten, and you could make little tiny model ships with it. I don't remember what it was called. It was very cheap stuff. It was like Yu-Gi. It was in the Yu-Gi-Oh card or Pokemon card section. And also, we have this. Starting around. And be careful, they have some fire on there. I could try to, sink the whole ship in an instant. It's a nuclear. Alright, good. We got the back of it, and they got us a little bit. Okay. Alright. Still have the advantage. Alright, awesome. I think we're going to get the ship repaired, and yeah, he's doing very good. He's doing very good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cause more trouble. I'm going to go and just kind of drift a little bit while we get the ship repaired. You don't want to take too much damage. Hibernation in this nation. I remember when I came up with that. And also, I want to keep on going. Is almost repaired. And we have the Hunter Vengeance that's coming through. They're coming with fire and brimstone. Okay, let's see. An advantageous action of going forward, and now we're going to go and... Alright, we're fully repaired. Now we're going to go fight. 1, 2, 3. Alright, this is really cool. Here we go. This one is certainly epic. This one chased us out all the way in the middle of nowhere. Okay, we got the back hit a little bit. It's going to be alright. Alright, good. Ooh, that was smooth. I did a 360 right there. See, right in the middle of the ocean. The sea, rather. And a lot of the peppers came from the Caribbean. Like, I'm growing a couple of very hot ones this year, so there'll be more garden vlogs. And we spun around. Here we go. Scorn Siren. So here we go again. Say true. What I mean by 360, I did a globular maneuver, and I totally spinned around, and then I was able to sink the whole thing. All right, that's pretty good. We got them pretty. Yeah, there's a Sam. He's a player. He's on the ship. Shout out to him. Yeah, we're definitely covering it. We're covering that good. All right. So now, stay safe, chat. The ones in the ship that's about to have a war with another player. I mean, the AI generated ship, whatever this is, it's not other players. All right, that's pretty good. We did great on them. See, in this angle, we have an advantage on them. Okay, facts. We got everything. Now we're going to go to Raven's Cove. Make sure I got this right on the map about Raven's Cove. We gotta go. They're raining fire on us. Oh my goodness. We gotta turn around. I can't even see the ship. Alright. So we're gonna go. All right, so we're gonna keep on going until we get close to Raven's Cove and then fight these things. So I'm thinking it's somewhere that way or the other way. Okay, it's way on the right. Yeah, right on our tail. Right there. Okay, we got to do a 180 here, because... Fantastic. Now we're going to get them right now, rather than going directly to the island, because they're too... They really want some help, and we're going to give them some help. Ooh. Very careful. That'll destroy the whole ship in a minute. In a millisecond. So we're having this naval battle with the Royal Navy. Giving them a lot of attacks, alright. And we're doing pretty well, just him and I. So, you know, in this game, they'll have bounty hunters and stuff chase after you. And then the Royal Navy, when you get too powerful, like they'll say, you know, heavy, something Shakespeare said, heavy he who bears the crown, the weight of the crown. That's another saying about the weight of the crown. And we got a little damage, we're alright, we're doing good. Oh. We gotta run to the island. Raven's Cove's right over there. I can make it if we have to. They're really going nuclear on my ship. We're just going to go and make the port. Some of that fire I talk about that could destroy a ship in a second, it hit me. But it wasn't enough to destroy the strong ship. I think the best maneuver is to just go straight. Wrong one. That. Okay. So now I'm quickly going, and I'm going straight. So everyone that's like listening, I'm going straight very quickly. And he's repairing the ship, and it's nearly dead. And rather than turning to Raven's Cove, I'm going to just go straight in a straight line, and I'm going to take a left and hit it, like an airplane or a real ship would. So I see it right over there. And we're just going to completely land, especially if the ship isn't 100% repaired. We're certainly going to Just land, just dock. We're doing pretty good repairing the ship. Y'all could see better now. I didn't have the screen where you all could see it that well. Now you all could see it. I didn't notice that whole time. See how it has the hat and the eye patch, and see how it was like nearly dead. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. That's better. And now the ship's in better condition, but we got to be very careful and keep a distance. Whoa, 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 whoa. Very careful. That's what teamwork's all about. Looks like some other ships are trying to join, but we're going to go this way, actually, and just finish these other ships off. Like, when you're in a situation, you got to, like, go and do what you can to, even in the most hopeless moment, you got to go and keep trying to win. I like the Spartans, how they didn't retreat or surrender. Okay. Alright. Got hit. There's one more gotta hit. It's all good. Turning around. This is gonna cause them to be divided a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna take some cover. See if I can go and get the ship, and they're joining back together. It's like one ship's inside the other. It's kind of goofy looking. Alright, perfect. That didn't work. Alright, I got this. It's almost done. Almost done. Not quite yet, because these ships keep on switching out, going kind of quickly. But I'm about to get one more hit, and that green ship will be gone. Facts. As I said, it's destroyed now. The ship that I have is the one with the white sails, and the ship chasing me is the Royal Navy, and you have this other thing going on here. All right. And I caused it to sink. Alright, well, I'm glad that I tried. But I did defeat the other ships, but not that one. Alright. and I know like the hull needs to be stronger. Now, if I can, I probably would do. We could get that fixed right now because the hull's too weak. That's why it's not that strong compared to these. That's why he's keeping having to repair it. So, yeah, let's just go and get that over with. Let's get it fixed and then get that thing fixed. And I could have docked. Alright. But I took the risk, which I'm fine with. Upgrade. Alright. And here we go. Alright. Let's see what we have now. The gold. I spelled that wrong. It's not hull, it's hull. So now the ship's hull is upgraded, so that will give it more strength. Which is good. Alright, now we're talking. See, look at this, everybody. I completely repaired it, now it's going to be much stronger. And I want to say, I know. Now the hull is much better, so even if they could sink any ship, it's much better than the old one. And yeah, Mary, I understand you're cold. And this, so it'll be the hull is going to do much better. Even if it sinks, it's going to be better. It'll last a little bit longer. And he doesn't have to keep on like repairing it like that. Now what we're doing is going this way to these other ships and sink everything. That's great. We're going into this field of ships. You know, because that hull needs to be upgraded because so the hull is now stronger and it'll do better, thankfully. Before it had no hull to it. Didn't have any kind of protection in it. It was just wood. Was not close enough. I was out of range. And here we go. It's hitting it. Oh, I get it every time I play. Okay, here we go. Boom. Turn around, do this, and bam. So now, with more strategicness and some tactics, yeah, there we go. It's working better now. And I'm also going to change the sail colors too. I think I'm back now. There is some kind of a problem in the game and here. Alright, so I don't know if I'm back or not. I think I am. It looks like it's working. Okay. Okay, so people hear me now or not? Okay. Okay, it's working again. Alright, so I'm back, everybody. There is something going on in the game. The game's servers. And also with the this. Yeah, and yeah, I agree. He's saying all software has bugs in it, and I said yes. Because my friend playing the game said that he was lagging and I was lagging because the servers in the game and my software went out. It like crashed. So something with the servers or something was going on, not just on YouTube but in the game. That's weird. So yeah, everything I'm looking at the the streaming frequency. It's great. Everything's great. Yeah, something. And him and I are like talking about it because the game on his side and my side froze, and the YouTube thing froze. So I don't know what all that's about. I noticed sometimes I've done these live streams and some weird connection issues happen at night. I'm not too sure. You know, maybe the aliens or some other countries trying to hack us or something. Not me specifically, but the country in general. And also, yeah, that okay. 7. Perfect time to test out this sword. Because I thought I had to go away from the game if something were to happen. So as I said, I'm glad everything is doing good now. Yeah, maybe it's Cuba. And also go crew on the island. And yeah, I like it. I like the. Alright, so I'm glad the situation is now clear, but yeah, I don't know what that was about. Oh, the reason why you all are not seeing. Okay, here we go. I must have. Okay, I'm back. Because the OBS crashed and I didn't select this window, that's why you all didn't see me. So we're back, everybody. All right. And so now you all could see me in the game. Yeah, I didn't have it selected. All right. And then we have this. Fighting. We got that good. Yeah, so with this flaming sword is much better. Black. The Blade Storm. Okay, good. Yeah, and he healed me. Shout out to him. Thanks for healing. Thanks. Black. This thing. Yeah, so this sword does really well. Fantastic. So I'm glad that we're back, and soon I'll go into the other topics of some of the, and I'll talk about the same stuff tomorrow, so similar things, and the same stuff tomorrow also. All right, so now I'm about to go to the other part of the stream. I'm just gonna be at this island. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Cause my friend, he in the game, he is like Merlin or Excalibur. Yes. And yeah, so this is the island. It's a beach. Yeah. So like back in the day, like beaches were really, like were these abandoned islands. That's what the beaches were. And yeah, you see the big mountains. Yeah, these are some new islands added to the game. These are some like trees and some palm trees over there, and they're like moving around, like the ones we have here. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to me doing a deep breath. Sometimes I'll subliminally, but I'm not really like, because I've had recordings of myself I listen to later, and I'm like making all these huffing and puffing noises, and I'm like, I don't even know what I was thinking about. Maybe it's something subconscious, or I just went through a lot of things and was kind of like relieved. So I don't know. There's a variety of different reasons. So going deep into this island, you see these big mountains, and this is like where the peppers were discovered. This is the peppers. Now this is a cave. They have some cool stuff going on in here. We'll go in. Yeah, Chetri. Yeah, this is a tour, kind of like what's going on here. Yeah, nice greenery here. It's like a jungle in this part. You have all these bees, all these wasps rather, and their wasp nests all over the place. And those are their wasp nests, are much bigger than like the ones that we see in real life. It's attacking me. Alright, now walking back out. Oh, glad that you like the feather. Exactly, big can of bee spray. Right. Alright, so we have all this stuff going on. Like, this is the beach. Like, that's the little ship and little different things and the palm trees and stuff. Yeah, very cool. Alright, so we got some people here. So, hello, Amanda and Sarah. And Sarah says, which is, Sarah is here there. Hey all, we still have a medical team here. We'll be in chat a little later, maybe 30 minutes from now. The start, the alert showed on her phone, but the phone was on silent. I understand. So, okay, thank you for coming through and talking, letting us know. And we'll look forward to seeing you when you come back. We'll still be here. And also, hello, Amanda. Very good to see you. And I am doing good. I have been very, glad I was watching some of the trials and stuff. I enjoy doing that and helping out the cats and getting. I ran into the rain to get the blankets up for Bubbles' brother, Sugar. And also, I'm glad about the new seeds I got for the garden that I'm going to start growing after the weather passes. I I basically I harvested some of the turnips, and the new garden update will be coming soon. I know you like to hear about that. And I have a bunch of variety of peppers, including the hottest pepper in the world, the ghost pepper. I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. So yeah, my day's doing good. Thank you for asking. I hope you and everything you're doing is going well, and that you also had a good day. Yes, yes, it has been cold. We had a freeze last, like yesterday and the day before. There is a freeze, and that's when I harvested the turnips. Although I think they probably would have been all right. It was time to harvest them, and basically the everything with the cats, the animals, and stuff. We had to make sure they were warm, and yeah, this hat it's the Jack Skeleton from the Nightmare Before Christmas, and Mary can say the name of it, the Ooga Booga or something like that. And I'm glad you like the hat, and also the freeze. I think it caused one of my grandparents' pipes to break a little bit because it wasn't covered correctly, and but I think it was repaired today. So yeah, the freeze was hard. It was really hard. The freeze was it was a big freeze. It didn't snow, but there was like some. I saw on the weather thing it could have snowed on a part of it, but it was just freezing rain. And I'm gonna see what the chat's saying in a moment. So basically, what happened was freezing rain. I had to because we have these little places open for Bose's brother, and how we went into there, which I call him, Sugar, which was a name Stranded came up with. So I like to call him sometimes Bubbles' brother Sugar. So like a hyphenated name. So basically, with the cat, it was raining, freezing rain, and the cat likes to sit in the rain and trying to help it go into a room where it could be warm and had some blankets. Also in the garage there are some blankets it could have went into, and that was nice. But basically, what happened was eventually it sat in a blanket over there that way, and then it finally went into this other room, and it was okay. And then I got out because I like walking around at night in the rains, or walking in general at night always. And then I like went out and went into the other room with the other cats. It was very late in the morning. All right, so I'm gonna see what chat's saying because I drifted from chat and I just started talking. So, well, that was crazy. Have you planted the ghost peppers yet? Be careful with touching it. Wear gloves, maybe. You see, yeah, Amanda, with the ghost pepper, I have like right here. I've not started planting them yet. See this? Yeah, this is the. I know it's a small screen, but yeah, this is the ghost pepper seeds. So I have the seeds for the ghost peppers, but I have not planted them yet. And I will wear gloves. And I'll be very careful with them because it's the hottest pepper in the world. And I got some habanero peppers. Also, I got spinach and some more sweet corn. And the thing about the corn, Amanda, the reason why the corn plants were so short was because that it's a certain type of corn that's sweet corn, so it's sweet and you can eat it right off the plant. It's for a garden, like for survival garden or whatever. Say if you had a garden one day in your own yard, you would have those plants. You would have sweet corn, the big corn plants you see in movies and stuff. It's field corn that's processed. You don't eat it off the cob. It's not sweet. So that's something. That's why the corn plants were smaller. It was a different variation. Because I have these giant stalks that grow in the yard of these other kind of planters. So that was just genetically designed to be smaller. And yeah, ooga booga. Yeah, thanks, Mary. And here we go. And Amanda said it's only snowed in the mountains where she is. It's supposed to rain here later in the week, though. Yes, that's true. There's another cold front coming in, and it's going to cause more mayhem. And that's what the rain will be from. Yeah, Mary was saying the weather was horrible, constantly stressed about the outside cats and afraid of everything and even the birds. And what court cases was I watching? All right, so Amanda, I was watching from Law and Crime. It was the trial name. I could tell you what it's called because the I know what it's about, but off the top of my head, the exact name of it, I'll get to you in a moment about that because I have to go back and look what it was called, exact, what the specific name of it is. So it's on Law and Crime, and the other one is on their other channel. And yeah, so it was the Treehouse. So I was watching the Treehouse murder trial, Franklin Tyrone. So you have like it's really fun. It's like not funny, but it's like real comical. Like you have the dude, the bald guy with the goatee, was really like cocky in the courtroom, and the guy on the stand was talking. He needed money for the drugs and the gas, and so basically that was that one I was watching on their main channel, and the other channel. So there's Law and Crime Trials is one, and Law and Crime Network. It was so the other trial I was watching, Amanda, is the missing mom murder trial, and they briefly talked today about Brian Koberger, the one that killed the students. So those are that was a special one they like briefly mentioned, and also the other ones. So it's basically the trials from Law and Crime Network and their other channel, Law and Crime Trials, and just give you a little description about what it was about. And then Amanda says maybe have a pop up tent with a blanket outside for the cats. I would say a couple boxes with towels, but I don't know how that would do in the rain. You see, Amanda, we have these things with the cats where the situation, like the cardboard boxes and some cardboard stuff we take in because of the rain. Stranded was talking about how I could that the to use these different like styrofoam type things could be a potential outside cat house because the cardboard boxes eventually disintegrate. I guess some type of plywood thing would be good, but yeah, those are good. And but the blankets and stuff get wet. But the tent, that sounds like a good idea. I think a tent would be a good thing to try out. Oh yeah, Mary, I agree about the guy that allegedly killed the students. He's a lot like Ted Bundy. I researched him when I was in school because I'm into criminology, and yeah, he just copied off of him completely. The car and everything he did, it was just like yeah, exactly. And we were talking. One of my friends in the chat, Ellie Zavita, was saying how in that trial how his intelligence was like the compulsion overrided any of his intelligence, and he went and did horrible those horrible things in her opinion, in my opinion. until he's like proven guilty. But yeah, so basically, it doesn't look too good for him, and people like him need to be put away. Him if he did it, and yeah. And Amanda says that she loved the channel. Watching those cases is awesome. Oh yeah, and I like it. And as you know, I like talking to people in chat, like I always do. I'm very talkative. My grandpa and his dad were very talkative to people, and I'm like that too. And also, my dad's side was social, also. So yeah, and it's like a chat's hilarious over there too. I like the people over there a lot. Very cool people. Like people can like joke around with each other, and people don't get like possessive or weird. Like we've known about like some people get like just people are just regular, just having a good time. So I like it over there for various different reasons. And Amanda says, "I wish I could give you the plastic doghouse I have. I don't use it, but it would be perfect thing for the kitties." Yeah, thank you, Amanda. That's very generous to say that. Very kind to say that. Generous and kind. And we do have a doghouse also out there, but like Bose' brother, he doesn't like to go in it. There's not enough sugar for him in there. Mary says, "I have all kinds of beds, boxes, dog houses, etc. He can go in all kinds of places. I have never encountered a cat that was so afraid of everything." Not exaggerating. Now, also, what I was doing basically was now I was reading that some cats like to sit in the rain, and he may just like to sit in the rain and hang out. So that's probably what he was talking about. Well, I don't know if I made any sense. He was talking about. I gotta. Yeah. Okay. So some cats. I hear myself in the other room. So yeah, some cats like sitting in the rain because it makes them feel like euphoric or it makes them feel good and energetic, and they like sitting in the rain. And I do think Bowles' brother, you know, Sugar definitely likes to have problems. I mean, they like to be bold. Like he's real bold. He likes to sit in the rain. He likes to do different things, but he shouldn't sit in the rain. He may not. Mary, my mom doesn't. She thinks he may not know what to do with himself in the rain, and he's scared of different things, which is understandable. So it's a cat. The cat is an enigma. I'm not saying he is that, but that's what I read on the computer. Google was saying that some cats like sitting in the rain because, and maybe he's just like brave to sit in the rain. It's like, wouldn't he be scared and run out the rain? But look, I'm not saying he is. I know he seems to be frightened of things, and I'm around him too. I'm out in the field, and I like to be in the field, and I see the cat, and he sits there and he looks at me. And yeah, he likes to look at birds and run around to be afraid of things. I understand that. I'm not denying that. I feel the same way. I see the cat too. And okay, so Amanda, these things are wasps, and so it's like they're giant wasps. It's called a terror wasp, and scared. And like she thinks the cat's paralyzed with fear, and it's like, as I said, the cat likes her. He just like sits there with like a calm face, but he needs to get out the rain. And also we have it. It's trying to kill me right now, but I'm gonna go keep shooting it. and and there we go. And also I know some cats like to sit in the rain, but I agree, Amanda. I just said Amanda. Amanda, rather. Oh yeah, it seems like a prehistoric thing, definitely, Amanda. That this game's a fantasy. It kind of exaggerates things, but like, and yeah, it would be crazy in real life if they were that big. Now in Africa and the Amazon, there are some really giant insects, but like, and that's like I think they're trying to allude to the Amazon having big bugs there. But yeah, it would be crazy having something that big. Like I was just going through the cave and they had all these wasps and stuff, and they're wasp nests. They're really big. I could show you that in a moment. We're looking at the moon rising in the Caribbean beach. Very cool. And moonlight reminds you like these people can't even see the moonlight. Okay, there we go. So the moonlight reminds you like where I am. The moonlight is like that. Oh yeah, Mary. I was mentioning that today at the trial, and I think that they're saying he said a large pint of wine. This is kind of like a Mandela effect moment. So I have to go back and see what he actually said because they were saying a pint, and it's like, so I got to. I think he said a large glass of wine too. I have to because, or they could have been confusing me earlier. Like one of my new friends and the others, like they were saying a pint, and Jen was saying that too, and it's like, and also basically in all the spiders, oh yeah, especially the spiders, they have some big spiders. Actually they have some pretty big ones in Australia and different places. Oh yeah. And Amanda Bubbles is sitting right next to me and he's curled up, and if I put him on the screen he's going to go and get scared, and we're going to put that up. Wine gives comfort. Look at this thing. In the game, I see this character and it's called Scary Mary. Scared? What a coincidence. We can still celebrate the season in spirit, jolly best efforts, eh? So this character right there. So that's a coincidence right there. Yeah, and Amanda says hello to Bubbles. So yeah, shout out to Bubbles. And also, man, there's a new cat. And the new cat, we named it Tinsel, and I have a short about it out. So that's something really cool. And Tinsel, the new cat, it's it's from this line of cats from a long time ago that were here, and it like wandered in here. It's a long-haired one, and it's very curious and it's interesting. Amanda says that Google says the largest insect in the rainforest is the Titan beetle. Very interesting. Thanks. My grandpa's the one that came up with the name Tinsel because he was saying to Mary about the what's it called, the new cat Tinsel. Oh yeah, yeah. Mary gets to talk about the dumpster, finding the dumpster truck when she was out earlier. So what happened with Mary earlier? I was here, is basically what happened was she was right, but he was also referring to the new cat. So I showed him the picture of the new cat, and he said, "This is Tinsel." He said, "Yes, the new cat's Tinsel." Yeah, I'll look it up, Amanda. I will. And I'll show it to everybody. Thank you, Amanda, and I'll pin the comment you made. Okay, we'll get right to that. Honking my horn when I was okay. So we have beetle beetle. All right, now I'm gonna show you really quick the wasp nests in here in the game, and then we could go right hop right into that. So basically, what happened was she was and people are beeping behind her, and the guy thought it was her, and he started screaming at her and saying hatred and stuff, and she made clear and fought back and was like, well, that it's not that she was not beeping, and she made it very clear and like a Street Fighter, and like in a as a compliment. And this is the nest, Amanda. This is the nest these giant wasps have, and they're trying to kill me right now. And yeah, so that's another one, and these are others right here. And yeah, so that's these. All right, so we got some more here. Those are the wasps and their wasp nests. Yes, yeah, he named Tinsel. Right. All right, so I'm in this ditch. They can't bother me here. All right, so now we're gonna go look up the thing that Amanda about the beetle and get eclectic. All right. Okay. Thanks, Amanda. Glad that you like that. Okay. Now it's time to be eclectic. Eclectic. All right. Here we go. Okay. Go to the stream thing. Go here. And there's I'll just put the chat up real quick and be like, look at me. Yeah, it's just gonna act stupid. It's gonna act stupid. It's okay. Other displays. Window. And we're going to go to Google. All right, here we go. The hour has come. We're going to do this so I can see the chat window and get comfort. When I say comfort, it reminds you of Clifford. Clifford the big red dog. Alright. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go, alright. Here. And we're going to have a night of interesting stuff to talk about. Alright, we're going to look up the beetle in a moment. Here we go. Alright, so the Titan beetle. I've seen that before. I've seen that here before. I can tell a story about this thing, but yeah, that is incredible. Yeah. Yep, I remember him when he came here. I'm doing that. Okay. Okay. So the Google says the largest insect, the rainforest, is the Titan beetle. Very interesting. Yes, I agree. So one night, this was in 2020. I still have the picture of it on my iPod. That's what I had at the time before I had the phone I have now. And so let's see if it gets any better. It's trying to pick up. All right, it's picked up. It's green now. May have had too many things open or something. I'm not too sure. Okay. I'm going to make sure I don't have too many things open. Alright, it should be good. Should be good to go. It's dropping again. Yeah, so I don't really know exactly why it's doing this. It could be the weather. I don't know. This happened last time it did this. Okay, it's getting a little bit. Let's see. Let's try to change something here. Okay. Let's just go there. See if that helps. All right. They can hear me again. So basically, I'm gonna switch the screen, and it keeps going down. All right, display other displays. It's going to be Google. All right. So should be anything else open that would cause a problem. So it's going back up now. It's going back up. So okay, it just keeps going up and down. I don't know why it's doing that. Like all the times like before these past few weeks it's been working great. All right, it should be coming back up. There could be some type of a something going on with the connection possibly. That possibly could be it. It stalled for a second. Hopefully it comes back up. I'm watching the thing. It looks like it's working now, but well, Amanda, you're not bad luck. When you weren't here last week, you weren't even here last week when we were talking about the different things with the architecture and the Japanese stuff. It it did this. It was the first time it ever did that. When the stream crashed. I don't know why it's doing that. But so it was before you even came here. It was doing that. But and I'm glad that you're here. It's been a while since you've been in chat and we're talking. I like that. Always nice to have you around. And so, see what we could get through this. It's just going to keep going up and down like a stock, or like, you know, waves and stuff. I'm still here. Yeah, that's not it. So I want there's something I wanted to. Yeah. So anyway, so these beetles are really interesting. I think that they that it's good that we're learning about them and seeing what's going on with that. Okay, I'm closing that down. And so we're going to do this again. Go over here. And we're going to go this way. So what I was trying to say is the stream was undulating, which means like it was going up and down like waves. Yeah, so that bug's very interesting. And as I said, I have not seen it fully grown. I think something ate it, and there was just one. But like, I did see it before here one time, and now it's working better. And yeah, so that's an interesting bug. Interesting. All right, trying this again. And I have everything closed now, actually. Let's see, hopefully it. And it could be something with the weather, possibly. And Amanda says the eastern Hercules beetle is the largest beetle in New Orleans. Thank you, Amanda, for telling us about that. That's interesting. All right. All right, it's going to come back up a little bit more. Okay. So basically, I think that's interesting about. Yeah, it does look like it would hurt the hornet's head. Yeah, I agree. That certainly would hurt if it were to get somebody. I agree. I agree, Amanda. And also, thanks for the Eastern Hercules beetle. Yes. Thank you for telling us about that too. And yeah, like some of the roaches in Africa, that's where the cockroaches come from. They come from Africa, and basically some of them are blue, like a light blue pastel color. Some of them are like blue and white, and they have these a lot of these different. And some of them look like ladybugs, but the ones we got here are the pest kind that look weird. also, basically, so that's just some interesting facts about the bugs I didn't know about. And usually we could do things that were perfectly fine, but it keeps on going up and down. And also, I think, yeah. So like they have the because the roaches come from Africa, and the 1% of them are pests, and all of them came to America. Those are the kind that we see here. The other kind didn't come here, and there was a lot of rain and wind and weather, and that could be causing the problem. But yeah, so and unfortunately, see, we'll drink some water, see what this thing's gonna do. Yeah. So, yeah, as I was saying, that stuff was a that's interesting about those different bugs and stuff, and how. All right, let's see how this goes. Let's see. Now the chat's there. It wasn't like that before, which is good. Okay, it's trying to come back up. Okay, all right. So, and I'll explain stuff in a moment when it comes back up. Okay, so yes, Amanda, those roaches I'm talking about are in the rainforest and in Africa. Yes. All right. So, did this before. Blue, we didn't know. It's a bug system. All right, it's going back up. Yeah. There we are. We're back. Yeah, so basically, make it clear. Yes, thank you. Yeah, so yeah, man, I am back. I'm here. It's just it's kind of like it's going up and it's going down. It's going up and it's going down. It could be something with the weather messing with the connection. That's what I think it might be. And I could switch it. I have more options now. I could switch it to something else if it keeps on doing this, which y'all would have to pause for a moment and So we'll see if that one would work. So, oh, went back to 0. All right. So, hello, Casimirio. Hey, Casimirio. Good to see you. So, and it's doing the same thing. It's trying to come back up. Yeah, so basically, I I'm glad to see people here and chat and stuff. And yeah, so those are the different things with the bugs and stuff. And it looks like it's coming up. All right, it's back up. So okay. All right, it's coming back up. All right, it's working. All right, so basically, you know, with the stream, it could be a couple different factors. I'm not too sure what it is exactly, but it was working the whole time. It probably has to do with some connection situation. It seemed, that's what it could be because of the weather. I'll have it checked out that part, but the first part of the stream worked fine. Yeah, just with these new systems, I wasn't really too sure exactly what was. Okay, it's trying. It's come back up. So basically, I don't think it's something else. It could be some type of a connection problem because of the weather. That's what I think it is. And you're going to see me in and out. And basically, that is what I think the situation is. Okay, let's see how this goes. All right, it's coming back up. All right, that's good. It looks like it's going up there. And here we go. Yeah, hello, Turning Guns, Billy. And we've been having some technical difficulties. It's different than the other technical difficulties we were having. I'm not too sure. It could be a couple different factors. I have to check it completely tomorrow. But this was updated. All right, here we go. There I am. All right, Hola Latina. Okay. And also, it's going. Okay, so basically, Hola Latina. Good to see you, and also, glad to see everybody. Glad everybody's here, and some of the technical issues. Just we're talking about some insects and different things, and some of the scary stuff. That's what we're talking about. All right, I'm back. I'm back briefly again. So basically, yeah, the eternal updates. Yeah, I agree. It's coming back up. All right, we got to. All right, hello everyone. I'm back for a brief moment. So, yeah, so basically, that's some of the stuff that's going on, and all right, went to see something really quick. The KBPS. All right, KBS. That's him. That's one of the people. All right. So basically, as I was saying about those different, the cats and all has been going all right. And hello, six. Nice to see you. All right, it's gonna go As a precaution, I'm going to go here and find this thing. And hello, 6666. Glad that you're here. Thank you for coming in. It's a wonderful surprise to see you. Be the weather doing that. I know I'm visible on the screen now. I'm glad all of you are here. I appreciate it very much. And also, oh, all right. So basically, with the different stuff, that we're talking about, the giant beetles are very scary information. Okay. All right. Should be coming back up. Let's see if this does anything. Yeah, we were supposed to talk about the New Orleans Beatles coming in and out. That's the signal's doing. I'm not too sure why exactly it's doing that, but I'm glad that all of you came out and were talking with us. That's good. Okay, let's see how this goes. No. All right, let's see if this does anything. Looks like it's a little bit better. And all right, so we're supposed to be talking about the different bugs and things, but okay. Looks like I'm still going. And yeah, it's like a connection issue. It's not the computer itself. The computer is brand new, but sometimes I understand things people in chat say, but okay. Okay, it's going back up a little bit more. Yeah, so I'm glad that okay, it's going back down. Yeah, this night was very interesting. I do agree, Sarah. It is like a movie, like an alien movie. Totally. And maybe the bugs and stuff were trying to cause us a problem. They didn't want us talking about the bugs, right? And I think that it's funny what chat was saying. I liked it, the about the different. Hello, Rebel. Good to see you. Like I was streaming before with the game stuff and it was working perfectly fine. And it's back down. All right, it's back for a second. All right. So basically, and hello, turning guns and everybody else. Nice to see everybody. And I do agree, Amanda, about that beetle you're speaking of. I think that that one is very. I've not. I don't think I've seen that one before, but that one does sound like the biggest beetle. I agree. And also, it's going back down again. Yeah, the pirates seem to help the internet out. Yeah, I do agree. And basically, I think that they, must be the enemy ships that are trying to stop the stream, right? But I like the various different things that we talk about on the streams and stuff. And as you all know, sometimes these things happen. I'm not too sure what the cause is exactly. But back down again. And yeah, because the etymology study, yes, turning guns. And also Latina. I used to play the game Battleship Galactica. I played that game before when I was on the Game Boy. And also, thanks Rebel for being here. I appreciate you and everybody else. I like tacos. Those are, that's good to eat. And also, because I just played the game. That's what I played. Yeah, and I like the things Rebel mentions. I like that. I'm glad that he mentioned that. And yeah, I like talking about bugs and stuff. It's interesting too. We just had a lot of bad storms come through, and also there could be a variety of different factors that are causing this issue. I didn't see that, and I'm not familiar with this movie that you all are speaking of. I'm just talking about a game. The temperature, I'll tell you right now. Yeah, so the temperature is 61 degrees, and she's saying it's 59 degrees. It's about to be 57, 55, and 52, and it's going to be in the 40s in the morning. So those are the other temperatures. Thank you, Amanda, for clarifying that about that. See, look. All right. So yeah, that's about the weather. The weather goes hot and cold here. Yeah, yeah, that's